So one of my closest friends, his name is Isaiah. Shout out to you. He paid for my first studio session, and I went in there and I recorded a song and I fucking hated it. And I recorded it again and I fucking hated it again. And then I recorded it again. I kept re-recording the same song until I felt like it was good enough. And I came back to my hood and put it out there.
Okay.
Like I just put it on the fucking internet and my uncle found it. Of all people.
Your uncle found it.
Yeah, my uncle found it.
Okay. And obviously that means something. So what happened once your uncle found it?
When my uncle found it, this is what I meant when I said signed to the streets. I know a lot of people say that because they want to sound like, you know, they from the streets and shit. But
okay.
I mean it like my uncle, he was trapping and he used a lot of the money that he was making trapping to fund my music.
Oh, okay. So he was helping push your craft.
Yeah, he was paying
from
for
his
my
money.
videos. He was paying for my videos, my studio sessions until he got to a point where he was like, this shit's all mad expensive. So how about we just get you a studio? So we bought a studio. We bought a building or leased a building on MacArthur in Oakland. And then we set a studio up in there.
So this was in the Bay still?
Yeah, when I was 19.
That's crazy. And this has all happened just after your first song.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I came to him and I told him I was like, I rap better than everybody over here. And he was like, yeah, all right. But his son was rapping. Everybody was rapping for real. And he was like, all right, you're right. So he heard my shit. He was like, all right, you're right. You do rap better than everybody that's over here. And he just went all in. Like that's where the concept of like if one person wins, everybody wins came from. You know, with us. It was like we all get behind one thing, and as soon as that person pop off, then everybody gonna pop off. You know what I mean? And that's what we tried to push.
And then so from there, you're in your own studio. You know, obviously you and your uncle figured out.
I fucked it off. I was too young.
What you mean?
I fucked it off. I was too young. I was in there doing whatever, having hoes in there.
You just partying.
Yeah, everybody in there. Just having my friends. I'm 19. I just got out of jail. Like, I ain't even got to do nothing for real. You know what I mean? So having all of this shit just handed to me, I didn't know how to, you know, how to navigate. I didn't know how to, like, be grateful and appreciate it the right way. I had all my friends in there. We was smoking, drinking, fucking the studio up, getting drunk and shit like that. My uncle coming in the morning and shit dirty. Eventually, he just got tired of it. He used to tell me about it all the time. He was like, this your shit. It's not they shit. So if it get fucked up, you gonna be the one that lose. And I've fucking been down that road a million times in my life. But that was one of the first times that I was like more focused on making sure that everybody else was good instead of myself. You know what I mean? And putting myself in a bad position. So one day I wake up and I go to cut on the lights and they just don't turn on.
In the studio?
Yeah. So I go back to the hood and I tell my uncle, I was like, the lights out. He was like, I know.
I got the notice.
I got the notice. But I've been telling you for a year now that, you know, so if you want to keep doing it, you're going to have to fund it or you're going to have to pay for it. I'll keep pushing what I can push, but I'm not doing that for you no more because you don't know how to appreciate it. And that was the first time I lost something because I was trying to be good to somebody else.